अरिहन्ताणं नमो सीताणं नमो आयर्याणं नमो वचायाणं नमो लोये सबसाहुणं ऐसो पंच नमोकारो सब पाप प्रणासनो मंगलाणं च सर्वेसिं परमं हवै मंगलम् नमो अरिहन्ताणं नमो सीताणं नमो आयर्याणं नमो वचायाणं नमो लोये सबसाहुणं ऐसो पंच नमोकारो सब पाप प्रणासनो मंगलाणं च सर्वेसिं परमं हवै मंगलम् नमो अरिहन्ताणं नमो सीताणं नमो आयर्याणं नमो वचायाणं नमो लोये सबसाहुणं ऐसो पंच नमोकारो सब पाप प्रणासनो मंगलाणं च सर्वेसिं परमं हवै मंगलम्। जय जय हरि। Jai Jinendra everybody and welcome. Tagore once said, I am a stranger when I was born. I want to live like a guest and I want to depart as a friend. So the mission of this San Diego Pathshala is Maitri. Sarva Jeev Pratye Maitri Bhav. This Pathshala is a forum that gives us a gift of Maitri, insight that we can apply in our day-to-day life in the way we live. And it also teaches us the understanding of the scripts and ritual that Mahavir Bhagwan's message. So Mahavir's teaching is like nourishment for our soul, like food is nourishment also for our body. And here we try to spread that message that love and care is so important, because that is the way we are going to cleanse our mind and cleanse our soul. And this way, here we are also teaching the children. We have such a beautiful blend of volunteers from a variety, diverse age group. That balances the way how we learn the message, the teachings of Mahavir. So we are walking in today's time with the experience of the past. And it's a special and unique Pathshala. We would like all of you to integrate that and teach your kids, and we all live in a peaceful manner in today's day and time. That's our mission. Thank you. And the values also go the same way with it, because without love and compassion, kindness, honesty, integrity, and respect, nothing goes forward. And how? That, let's just say that respect, how do we execute it? We in our Pathshala, at every time we are trying in every situation to respect one another. You have to respect the volunteers. Volunteer has to respect the parents. Respect at every situation and every time. That's what we learn here. And nobody is bigger, nobody is smaller. Everybody has an equal right. So respect is one important thing. And we learn here to be kind and compassionate and appreciate each other. That's our value. Learn to appreciate the differences. Please do that. What does that do? Anyone quickly? What does appreciating a difference do? Acceptance. Thank you. What else? One word. What do we love? How does it help? Anyone? Kindness. Yes. Beautiful. What else? What else? Empathy. And this thing brings respect also. And this thing also brings patience and perseverance and understanding and care and peace and everything. Yes, Beta? What is it?
Uniqueness.
Yes. Thank you. So we learned that. And we should embrace people's shortcomings. In this Pathshala, that's also there. So we can practice karuna and compassion like Mahir Bhagwan is teaching us. So thank you. Hope we learn to integrate this.
Thank you so much, Auntie, for sharing our mission, vision, and values here at Pathshala. We know that time is of utmost importance, so we will try to move through today's info session as quickly as possible. Our team is very respectful of their time and your time. So, without further ado, let's go through what the agenda today is. We will have our EC President send a message out to all Pathshala families, old as well as new, and then we will take you through some Pathshala guidelines, which are basically the do's and don'ts of Pathshala. And after that, we will have our Pathshala teachers come on stage. I know many of you want to know information about the different classes offered, the levels, the grades, and where and which class your child gets to go to. So all those secrets will be shared by our Pathshala teachers from level 1 to level 7, followed by the various teams that work under Pathshala. So we will have our language class teachers come in and give you an insight on the mandatory Gujarati and English, Gujarati and Hindi programs that we have here. And after which we will have our other important, significant teams that will come and give you information, like our food committee, our activity teams, and we will share the latest calendar of this year, which will have all the dates of the classes this year, as well as the significant events that we celebrate here at Pathshala. And we will end this session with a Q&A, so if you have any questions, we would appreciate if you hold on to them till the end of this program, because we believe that most of those questions will be answered through the program. We also have a parent-teacher breakout session that will happen after the end of the program. We only allow parents to go in with the teachers in their classrooms, so you may leave the kids here in the auditorium, and our activity team is ready to kind of engage them for the 20-25 minutes. You will be there in the classroom understanding more. Now this is again for level 1 to level 4 classes, which are primarily for kids, not adults. With that, unfortunately, our EC president is unable to make it here today, but he has a proxy, a representative on behalf of EC, so he will come and share. So please welcome him with a big applause, please. Thank you. Vardhan Bhai, thank you for sharing the message of our EC president.
Thank you. As Dejal mentioned, I'm just a messenger, so I'm just going to read through the message from our president, Manish Bhai. So, Dejal Pathshala families, on behalf of EC and the entire JSSD Sun, we would like to welcome you all as we embark on the new journey at Pathshala. If you are a repeat student or parent, you know how much you enjoy the learning, teaching and volunteering aspect of Pathshala. If you're joining us for the first time, we extend our heartiest welcome to be part of JSSD families. He's apologizing because he cannot make it today. to welcome you all in person. However, he's conveyed some of his thoughts in this address. So I'm just going to go through it. Pathshala has been one of the most integral and recurring parts of JSSD. We are happy to report that almost every year for the past 3 years, we are setting attendance records, and we hope that the trend continues this year as well. Pathshala has been vital in building JSSD a strong community, and we have continued our investments to support this trend. We know that Pathshala coordinators are very eager to share their upcoming plans with you, so he would like to focus on some of the high-level items. So these are just logistical and easy items that we are going to cover here. Our first and foremost message to all of you is about safety at the center. And so this starts by arriving at the center. So please always be extra vigilant in the parking lot, drive slow, watch for little ones running around. Same goes for driving around in the neighborhood. We have maintained a very good relationship with all the neighbors. So please always be respectful of the signs and speeds around at the center. Safety extends to various areas within the center as well. As you may have read our trustee Sri Manoj Bhai's message, this year we have been unable to secure property insurance for the back blue houses. So that area is now off limits for any regular activities. TC is working on a plan to address the storage and space requirements that will be lost, but in the meantime, please ensure you minimize your time in those buildings. So those are the two buildings I think. Currently, we use them for storage of chairs and tables, and it's okay to be in those buildings during the setup time, so to take them out and stuff. Of course, no children should be in there, in those houses unsupervised. The second item is regarding your continued financial support for JSSD. As you may know, inflation and expenses continue to rise, and hence we request all of you to pitch in a bit more. We can assure you that thanks to all the volunteers, every dollar you donate to JSSD goes much further in terms of effectiveness. Please consider becoming OPEX member if you're not, and incrementally adding to your support for 2024. And the last but the third message, not the least, is regarding volunteering. So we are a 100% volunteer-run organization, and we can contain many of those expenses much more if each volunteer family contributes a bit of their time on a recurring basis. You're welcome to join Sun Seva that meet monthly to clean and update our center. You can also volunteer at various events by signing up for various tasks. Finally, please consider joining EC, as the term is going to end this year, for the upcoming term, if you wish to take a lasting impact on JSSD. For parents, everything that you do at our center becomes a visible aspect of your needs for your kids, and we cannot think of a better way to pass on such values and such culture. On behalf of EC, we wish you most blissful Mahaparva in Dakshakshan and a very joyful New Year. Our sincere appreciation for all the Pathshala volunteers and coordinators. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vardhan Bhai, to share that message from our EC President, Manish Bhai. And thank you, Manish Bhai, for sharing such wise words with our entire community. Safety is always our priority here in Pathshala. So I know some of our own students or the parents who are coming back this year, you may know that we used to hold some classes in the back house, but that's out of reach. And I know that some kids used to play hide and seek in the back. Please ensure that they do not go into the back house anymore. It's no longer safe for them to go in those spaces in the back. Thank you so much. All right, with that, let's cover the basic guidelines. Many of you might know this, but for the newer members here at Pathshala, we have Pathshala classes every first and third Sunday of every month. They are from 10:15 a.m. to 12:15 p.m., which is when our lunch begins. Every member of the family who joins a class, so for example, if you're an adult joining a level 5, can I please have some quiet? Thank you, because others cannot hear it otherwise. Thank you. So if you're an adult who joins a class, it will be 75 for you, and if you have a child who joins any child class, it will be 75 for them. So every member of the family who signs up, it will be $75 per person every year, which I believe is extremely reasonable considering this inflation. It is mandatory to be a JSSD member, which Manish Bhai also emphasized. So if you're not a JSSD member, please look into signing up as a JSSD member. Otherwise, you won't be able to register for Pathshala. Every family who signs up for Pathshala, irrespective of the number of members they sign up with, has a responsibility to serve lunch once and clean the center after lunch is served once. Now, we do encourage people to take different dates for both of these responsibilities. The reason is, it is a big task considering that we are becoming a bigger Sangh. We have on an average 150 people dining after every class. And even though they rinse their dishes out themselves, loading the dishwasher and doing the basic cleanup needs few hands. So to make your lives easy, make sure that you take care of these responsibilities seriously. Thank you. For volunteering, we give our high school students, if we have a youth committee, so if you have high school or middle school students who would like to get in some volunteer hours, please ask them to reach out to us and we'd love to add them to our youth committee. We do not allow any students under the age of 18 to roam around. We will go through how a day at Pathshala looks like, which will give you a little breakdown on the timing of what happens when. Throughout the 10:15 to the 12:15 p.m., the kids are engaged in either their gym classes or their language classes. During this time, no child is allowed to roam around the premises for their own safety. Children 10 and under are not allowed in the kitchen during the hour. Above 10 can enter the kitchen if they are trying to help. However, remember to stay out of the kitchen. The trays for rinsing your dishes are all set up outside. And sometimes there's water on the floor in the kitchen, and again, for safety reasons, we do not allow children in the kitchen. For those families who will be serving lunch, please remember, no cooking is allowed at the center. All food needs to be cooked or catered and brought ready to the center. You are allowed to, however, use the ovens or the microwave to warm your food, so please keep that in mind. We have to abide by the fire code, and that's why we do not allow any cooking over here. With that, I'm done with the basic guidelines, and I know you guys are waiting to know more about the classes this year, the teachers, and the curriculum. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome our L1 class. It's for those kids who are short in height but tall in dreams. The age group for this class starts at the kindergarten level. So if your child is entering kindergarten, they'll be entering this class. Can I please welcome on stage our level 1 teachers, Sangeeta Vora, Shweta Parikh, and Shanta Jain. Please come on the stage. Yes, with a big applause, yes. Can I have everybody come over there so you don't topple through the... Okay, now for the future.
Hello, Jai Jinendra. I am Sangeeta Vora. I think most of you know us. So I'm Sangeeta Vora. I have been level 1 teacher for some years now. Some of my students are already going to level 4, and they asked us to share some of the reasons that we enjoy teaching. So one of the reasons, there are many reasons, but one of the reasons that I enjoy teaching is because I can be in the company of all the teachers and all the parents and students. It's like a satsang for me when I'm here. And the other reason is, when I enter the classroom and I look at the smiles of the kids, it almost feels like you walk into the classroom full of sunflowers. But there are many reasons, and I would look forward to all the parents, level 1 parents, to come at the end of this and seeing all of you personally. Thank you.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. My name is Shweta Parikh. I teach level 1 with Sangeeta and Shanta. This will be my 5th year of teaching level 1, and it's always a great experience learning from the kids as we teach. And I love this age group. They're the most innocent, they're the greatest listeners, and they just kind of make us, take a break and realize what things are important in life. So thank you all for trusting us with your children, and we look forward to another great year of Pathshala.
Jai Jinendra, I'm Shanta Jain, and this is my third year of teaching level 1 kids with Sanika and Shrika. And I truly enjoy teaching level 1 kids and seeing their smiles and their curiosity. It just brightens up my day being with the young ones, as my kids are getting older now. So I think I miss that age group of kids, and it's always rewarding to teach them when they come and they hug you and they thank you, and it's really nice. And I look forward to coming to Pathshala days and bring my own kids. I guess still in the level 3. My oldest son has gone to college, so I think I spent almost 10 years or more than 12 years here at JSSD, and thanks for, I thank each and everyone for being part of on this journey. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting the level 1 parents. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, level 1 teachers. We really appreciate you coming up here and shedding some light. Up next, please let's welcome our level 2 Sheroes, who have been teaching our level 2 class for quite some time. They'll come up and shed some light on what's in store in our level 2 class this year. Please welcome Amisha Shade and Priyanka Doshi. It seems like Amisha is unfortunately missing the event, so Priyanka is going to share the information. Thank you.
Jai Jinendra everyone. This is my son Priyanka, and this is my 6th year of teaching level 2 with Amisha. I just enjoy having fun with kids. That's why I teach here. It's like along with Amisha, there's so much competition at this age group, and they just enjoy participating in fun activities and competing with each other, and I love that energy in the class. So I just look forward to that energy, and I look forward to meet the parents in the classroom later. Thanks for basically trusting us with your kids in the classroom. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka. I know you'll see a whole class of students lining up at the level 2 entrance today. So hopefully they'll get to know more during that session. All right. Next up is our team of level 3 teachers who are extremely patient and teach our early tweens. Please welcome on stage Jignesh Bhai, Jignesh Doshi, and Sagar Shah. And Jignesh Bhai is probably not here today, but Sagar Bhai.
Jai Jinendra everyone. I am Sagar. My colleague Jignesh is missing today, but he has some activities planned with his kids. So while we come to Pathshala, we really enjoy interacting with kids and learning through the stories and really getting values that Bhagwan Mahavir has taught us, and we try to pass them on to the kids. And we do a lot of interactive discussions, and that the curiosity that this age group has makes us think a lot more also along with them. So we always learn something new. It is fun to come to Pathshala and interact with them. So yeah, looking forward to meeting all the parents for level 3 after this session, so that we can go over like what we do in class and how things are. But thank you all for trusting us to teach and interact with the kids. Thank you.
Thank you, Sagar Bhai. Up next, showing the light of wisdom to our enterprising teens, is our L4 teachers. And I'm lucky to join this year as an apprentice, but our wise Parthiv Bhai is going to take over and explain most of it. So please welcome Parthiv Parikh, our level 4 teacher.
First of all, thank you for keeping my 20-year-old picture. So I'm really happy. So I'm Pathshala Orientation. This is my actually second batch. So I had one set of wonderful teenagers actually go through a couple of years. I started Pathshala when my son joined Pathshala, and I got really lucky actually, and I was counted as a blessing that I joined Pritesh and Ami's Pathshala as a level 5 student. I gained a lot of knowledge, and I'm happy that I'm able to actually carry it forward or pay it forward and teach this new young generation. So my batch is an interesting batch because they're all teenagers, so they're going through new life experiences and new emotional kind of feelings. I have a teenager at home, so I think I learn at the same time from them, and I'm able to maneuver actually what I have learned from my kids at home, and somehow inculcate the Jain principles which can help them probably deal with some of the things that they go through in their teenage years. So that's going to be my mission. So, and I'm glad that Tejal is joining as a co-teacher. So thank you for that. So I'll see you all in the breakout session.
I should have joined the class first before becoming a teacher. All right. With that, our kids' classes are over. However, we have more in store. We also have 3 adult classes, level 5, 6, and 7, which not necessarily are in order that you need to go. However, depending on whatever concepts in Jainism seems interesting, you're welcome to go try out each of these adult classes. Alright, level 5, taking the invincible and difficult task of changing our adult mindsets, is our level 5 teacher, Parul Kothari. Parul Kothari, auntie, please come on stage to tell everybody about our level 5.
Thank you, Tejal. What she said exactly is the reason. My level usually is the beginner's level, and the conditioning sometimes needs to be undone because of the condition, the ignorance is there. So we are trying to share those conditioning with the young parents or anyone who wants to really know the religion, what do's and don'ts. So we once asked everybody in the class because they want to send their kids. But then the kids, when I was teaching the teenagers, they would say, our parents really don't know about it, we are educating them. And that brought out the thought that if the parents they know the basics of the Jain religion, then maybe they will be able to implement themselves and help the kids. And that's how this class started. Here, whatever I'm going to, basically, because we don't have a breakout session, I'm just going to read some of the curriculum that we do, and we expect that roughly the class they stay for around 3 years, but not necessarily. If they find that this is something they know, they can definitely go to another level and try it out. So all things I am going to say, it's all at the basic level. Ethics of Jainism, concept of God, what is a soul? Where do we come from? Were we existing from long time? Then when? When did it start? When did you think it all began? Tattvas and basics of tattvas, which is Jiva energy. How it works in this universe. What is universe according to the Jain religion? What exists in the universe? What are the 6 substances that exist in the universe? And how they are interacting with Jeev. So just the basic level, not much detail. We also want to talk about, we talk about karma in general, in Hindu religion, in Jain, that karma, whatever you read and whatever you saw, it's there. But karma, what is actually karma? And how does it impact us? Is there a definition of karma? Is it a matter? What is karma and how it affects us? If it's a matter, it's not living, it's a non-living, then how does it impact us? So these are the questions, simple, that we try to address. We also try to address what is power of prayers. Power of prayers, pujas and rituals, and how do we blend it? First, we need to understand actually what it means and what it is. We also saw the significance here of pollution. What is the significance? Why it was done at this time? How does it help us? We also try to see the significance of going to temple. What is Pratikraman? What is Samaya? What are the basic things? What is the Jain geography that is involved? Austerities, which is tapasya. But in that sometimes the confusion comes. There are stories which says by doing upvas, and you are shedding your karmas. And importance of upvas is so much. And then there is a story that reflects that, oh, this person, this sadhu, could not even do one day upvas during Samvatsari or one time. But then he got cured now. What is the reason? So this kind of concept we are trying to show it here. By Jain stories and Shravak and Acharya stories. And what is Arihan Siddha? What is the difference? How does it work? And what is the road to unlimited happiness? And where are we finding the happiness? Where are we looking for happiness? Do we also know the basic names of our Bibles? Like Agam, like the Dwar Sutra, Uttarajana Sutra, Kalpa Sutra. What is it? Who has written it? 4 bhavanas. How we can integrate in our day-to-day life and appreciate. If when we are saying eating papastana, we are saying how we can lift up ourselves. And what is the reason why it is so much of importance? Discussion topics are there in our class. Many times we day-to-day topic and how we look at Jain philosophy in it and we discuss about it. Why humility is considered the root cause of the process of purification of the soul? Why? Why in some they say greed is the father of all the kashayas, whereas in some say it is anger. Both are right. How? By spending time here, we learn. When we are learning the basic principles of Jainism, there is a saying by wise men that, hey, a person who speaks the truth is man of God. What is the reason they say that statement? What is implied in it? So, these are the things I just wanted to go over with you that we learned, and we are hoping that all the parents and others please join our adult Pathshala and enjoy the peaceful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Parval Aunty. Adult class teachers, please note that you have to discuss the curriculum on stage, as was been told to you, because they don't have a parent breakout session. It's only for the kids' classes. Okay, up next is our couple who have been teaching our level 6 class for quite a long time today. Can I please welcome Ami and Pritesh Vora to please come on stage and shed some light on what they're covering in the level 6 active class this time.
Jai Janendra everyone.
Jai Janendra.
My name is Pritesh Vora.
And I'm Ami Vora.
And we are very fortunate and happy that we have been teaching this level 6 class. Initially it was level 5 and then we changed it to level 6 for over close to 10 years now. This is the 10th year. And just giving a little bit of background for our journey. We are very happy that we are on this path during this work for over 20 plus years on our spiritual quest and for self-realization. So it is a wonderful experience which we have here, and it's a great opportunity where we get to talk and interact with so many young parents, young minds, and share our experience, our understanding, and able to impact in minuscule way during their quest for self-realization.
And also do arts Madhya at the same time.
So we wanted to share our curriculum, but before we do that, there is a small quiz, and that's many of you who have attended our session know that there is always some twist in the class every single time. So I'm sure all of you know who is our 24th Tirthankar of this JOVC. Can anybody share? Who is our 24th Tirthankar? Bhagwan Mahavir Swami. Great. Did Bhagwan Mahavir Swami go to moksha? I didn't hear. Yes. Okay, great. If Bhagwan Mahavir Swami went to moksha, then what stayed back? His teachings. Yes, that's true. But to be honest, teachings is only what they departed to us in whatever best way. But if we look at our overall journey of understanding Bhagwan Mahavir, we have always spent most of our time learning about Mr. Mahavir, which is who their parents were, who their siblings were, what did they do during their life of 72 years, how they were appearing outwards, what was their interaction with others. So that is great. It is excellent to know all of that. But I think it's time for all of us to maximize this human birth by learning about Bhagwan Mahavir's inner journey. And that is something which we will be talking about during our curriculum.
Yes, so this year we have planned to introduce a small section of Bhagwan Mahavir's inner journey in our class. So alongside our regular curriculum, which consists of learning about 9 tattvas or 9 fundamentals in conjunction with Bal Bhavnas. So there will be a very practical, interactive way of learning about 9 tattvas in a little more detail alongside Bal Bhavnas. But we also will have a separate section in every single class where we will be explaining or sharing tidbits about Bhagwan Mahavir's inner journey of how he went from being a regular householder like us into transforming into a Bhagavan and converting from Mr. Mahavir to Bhagwan Mahavir and reaching his final destination. So it will be a very inspirational thing for us to learn from his journey as well.
So how many want to know about Bhagwan Mahavir and his inner transformation? Great. It's good. Hope to see you all in the session, and obviously all the best for your spiritual journey. And thank you so much Parthiv Bhai and Amisha Ben for sharing all their learnings with all the young kids. We are very grateful for that. Thank you.
We will be right here after the session. So if anybody has any questions regarding any details of the curriculum, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Yes, if adults are curious and would like to know more about their teaching style, language, or a little more in-depth information on curriculum, please reach out to our adult teachers. They'd be happy to help. Our next Pathshala teacher is actually the founder of our Pathshala. She's been a pillar of persistence for a really long time, and we are sad that she's missing today, but she does have a video message for you all. So, presenting our level 7 teacher, Kokilanti. Just hit enter, I think we'll play. If you hit enter, I think it should play it. Sorry everyone for the technical difficulty. Meanwhile, when we get the video up and playing, we understand that you might have young kids. and that is the reason we are recording our session today. So please try and keep as much quiet or calm as possible, so that the people listening to the video also do not have a lot of disturbance. Thank you so much. Okay, why don't we go back to the PPT and we can go to the next team. Okay, alright. Alright, here's Kokinanti's message.
Pathshala and Pathshala students after the class were playing in this backyard. Since then, our Pathshala has grown a lot, and it is so much heartwarming to see so many students coming and learning Jainism. For level 7, we are going to cover 9 fundamentals, Nav Tattva. Nav Tattva seems like a very heavy word, it seems like it is a difficult topic, but in reality it is very simple. It is a path to liberation, and what we know is Dharma means Karmakshar. So it is all about how we acquire karmas and how we get rid of these karmas through Samvara and Nirjara. We cover the previous material, revise it, and the class is self-standing. In other words, if you are not having a deep background of Jainism, then it is you can still come and attend the class. It is very fulfilling for me to teach this class, because the way it is Swadhyay for me, it is also a reminder for me. In this class this year, we are also going to introduce some meditation or dhyan. Dhyan or meditation, we will make it as a part of self-study, and also during the class we will practice meditation with some mantras or with some guided meditation. So I would like all of you to consider this curriculum and join the class. Thank you very much.
I know Auntie is not here, but she deserves the applause. As you can see, our little classes cater to a lot of different features, interactivity, interaction, meditation, and kind of going deeper. So based on whatever works for you, please reach out and see if a class makes sense to you. All right, moving on, we will now like to have on stage our language class teachers who teach Hindi. Each year, our level 1 to 4 classes are offered mandatory language programs, which are Hindi and Gujarati. Coming up on stage is Aishwarya Mutha and Sonal Jain, who will shed some light on the Hindi program this year.
सभी को मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्ते। मैं सोनल हूँ और मैं लास्ट 2 years से यहाँ पर हिंदी पढ़ा रही हूँ, and this is my 3rd year. I am really excited to teach Hindi this year. So just quickly tell you, like last year we focused a lot on to conversational and communication skills of Hindi. हमारी पूरी ये कोशिश रही कि बच्चे हिंदी बोलना सीखे, बोलना चाहें। उसके लिए हमने कई तरह की एक्टिविटीज़ प्लान की, लाइक सिंपल क्विज़ेस, पजल्स, छोटे छोटे स्पीचेस, जैसे कोई फेस्टिवल आ रहा है, राखी, दिवाली और एनीथिंग, उसके ऊपर छोटा सा प्रेजेंटेशन। एंड द बेस्ट थिंग फॉर माई लास्ट ईयर्स जर्नी वॉज, बच्चों ने बहुत ही सुंदर कवि सम्मेलन के रूप में प्रस्तुति दी। जिसमें हमने देखा कि बच्चों में एटलीस्ट इतना कॉन्फिडेंस आया कि वो वहाँ स्टेज पर आकर हिंदी में खुद की लिखी हुई कविताएं बहुत ही सुंदर तरीके से आर्टिस्टिक वे में क्रिएटिव होकर बोल पाए। और हम चाहते हैं कि इस साल हमारी यही कोशिश रहे। इस साल भी हम बच्चों को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हिंदी बोलने के लिए एनकरेज करना चाहते हैं। एंड आई रियली वांट टू रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द पेरेंट्स दिस ईयर कि आप लोग भी प्लीज़ घर पर ट्राई करें कि बच्चों के साथ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हिंदी बोलें। इस साल हमने जो छोटी मोटी और भी कुछ एक्टिविटीज़ प्लान किए हैं दैट वी कैन टेल यू कैन ऑलवेज रीच आउट टू अस बिकॉज वी डोंट हैव अ ब्रेकआउट सेशन। बट अगर आपके मन में कोई भी क्वेश्चन है कोई भी सजेशंस है तो यू कैन रीच आउट एनी ऑफ दिस। शी इज ऐश्वर्या माइकल टीचर।
जय जिनेंद्र एवरीवन, ये मेरा सेकेंड ईयर है हिंदी टीचिंग के लिए। लास्ट ईयर हम लोगों ने काफ़ी सारी फन एक्टिविटीज़ की थी बच्चों को इन्वॉल्व करने के लिए हिंदी क्लास में, ताकि उनको और इंटरेस्ट आए हिंदी बोलने में लिखने में। जैसे हम लोगों ने लास्ट ईयर कोई भी त्यौहार जब भी आया था तब उनसे क्लास में पूछा था कि क्या किया है आपने घर पे या क्या किया हॉलीडेज़ के अंदर, क्या आपने फन एक्टिविटीज़ करी थी, और उनको 3 to 4 लाइन्स बोलने को बोला था। एंड सिमिलरली जब महावीर जयंती आने वाली थी तब हम लोगों ने कुछ हाइकूज तैयार किए थे और बच्चों को बोला था कि कुछ उनको पर्टिकुलर करेक्टर बन के आना है स्टेज पे एंड उस तरह से उनको हाइकू बोलना है। तो उस तरह से उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा से एक्ट किया था स्टेज पे। तो इस साल में हमारी ये कोशिश है कि बच्चों को जितना हो सके ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व करें हिंदी बोलने में, ताकि उनको और इंटरेस्ट आए और उनके साथ कुछ फन एक्टिविटीज़ या कुछ छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स करें ताकि उनको और अच्छा लगे। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सो मच।
And for those families who would want their kids to learn Gujarati, I'd like to welcome our Gujarati level teachers on stage. And this year we have 2 new teachers. They're not new to the sun, but they have entered our Pathshala community this year, which we are very grateful of. The 3 teachers who are going to be doing language this year are Ketal Gandhi, Reena Shah, and Amisha. Reena Shah is on her way to the stage right now. And Amisha is right behind me. Okay.
હેલો એવરીવન, મારું નામ રીના શાહ છે. આ પહેલું વર્ષ છે મારું ગુજરાતી શીખવવાનું. બસ કોશિશ કરીશું કે ક્લાસમાં છોકરાઓ સાથે મસ્તી કરીને થોડું એ લોકો અમને ગુજરાતી શીખવી દે અને થોડું ગુજરાતી અમે એ લોકોને શીખવીશું.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર, મારું નામ અમીશા છે અને સ્કૂલ ટાઈમથી ગુજરાતી લેંગ્વેજ એ મારો ફેવરેટ સબ્જેક્ટ છે અને સ્કૂલમાં ઓલવેઝ ગુજરાતીમાં મારા હાઈએસ્ટ માર્ક્સ આવતા હતા. અને લાઈક I also write down Gujarati poems and essays till this day. અને ગુજરાતીમાં મારો પ્લાન છે મારો અને કેતલનો કે મોસ્ટલી કિડ્સને બોલતા શીખે એટલે કરિક્યુલમ બેઝડ ઓન કરિક્યુલમ વિલ બી બેઝડ ઓન કન્વર્સેશન અને એ લોકોને બેઝિક પોયમ્સ છે ગુજરાતીની અને થોડી આપણા ઘણા બધી સ્તુતિ છે ભગવાનની એ પણ શીખવવાનો પ્લાન છે. એટલે વી આર એક્સાઇટેડ ટુ મીટ યોર કિડ્સ અને I am so excited to teach. This is my first year here, but ઇન્ડિયામાં ઘણા નાના કિડ્સને શીખવાડેલું છે ગુજરાતીને. મારી ડોટરને અહીંયા મેં મારી જાતે જ શીખવાડ્યું છે, જે અત્યારે હોલ એસે લખી શકે છે ગુજરાતીમાં. અને જ્યારે પણ એ બધાને બર્થડે કાર્ડ્સમાં પણ એના જે ગુજરાતી ફ્રેન્ડ્સને ગુજરાતીમાં ને એવું લખે છે તો બધા લોકોને બહુ જ આનંદ ફીલ થાય છે કે અત્યારે એ ગુજરાતીમાં બધું વિશ કરી શકે છે. અને મેઇનલી ગ્રાન્ડ પેરેન્ટ્સ ઓલવેઝ હેપી રહેશે એની સાથે ગુજરાતીમાં વાત કરીને. થેન્ક યુ.
જે રીતે સોનલે કીધું અમે તો શીખવશું ગુજરાતી, પણ મેક શ્યોર કે તમે એઝ અ પેરેન્ટ્સ ઘરે થોડું ગુજરાતી બોલો જેથી કરીને એ 2 વીકમાં એ લોકો થોડું શીખીને પાછા આવે. થેન્ક યુ.
So you might know that Pathshala has a lot of different teams also that work behind the screen all the time. And some of those functions are going to be the next ones that you end up seeing. The next up on stage is our food coordination team, our food committee, which we call. And the three sheroes who are part of those team, Beena Parekh, Swati Maru and Krupa Timbari are going to be up here on stage sharing some tidbits on food, sharing all the tidbits on food actually.
Welcome everyone. We are excited to start a new year, and I hope you like our last year's service and would like to continue. And please give us feedback. Welcome everyone. I'm not a good speaker, so I'll pass it on to
Swati Maru. I have been in the Pathshala for the last couple of years only. I joined the food coordination team last year with Krupa and it has been a very good learning experience for me. Junior most and learned so much from Beena auntie and Krupa back in the background in the kitchen and everything. So I just wanted to quickly highlight on the e-bike things. We sent the e-bike the last class is over that we tried to send the e-bike. I would request everybody to RSVP as soon as you can. As soon as you see the e-bike, just click and just respond. If you have any change of plans, please go take the time and change your e-bike because so that most families can arrange the lunch properly for everybody. Sometimes in the past we have had that we had a lot of RSVPs, but there were not so many people who RSVP'd yes, and then there was a lot of food that was left over, so we have to make the arrangements accordingly for that. So as important as it is to RSVP yes for you are coming or not, if you have any change of plans, please go and edit your RSVPs as well. Another request is we have, as Tejal was mentioning, every family will be hosting lunch and cleaning turn at least once during the Pathshala year. So at least we request for every family who is hosting, at least 2 adults should be there for the lunch turn as well as the cleaning turn in the kitchen so that we can have enough hands to serve everybody as well as to have cleaning the facility later on. Thank you.
Is our main, or you can say we are in the same boat. Jai Jai everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful vacation with your family and friends. And now, prepare ready to upcoming year. I am Krupa Timbadia, working as a Pathshala coordinator along with the Beena and Swati as a team. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for a big success of Pathshala year 2023-24. In the past, efficient planning save lots of things like water, disposable items, food cost, extra volunteers hours, sun time, and many more. At same time, we enjoy lots of our seva more and more. We try our best as we could. As a food coordinator, we are really happy to see when kids learn to eat healthy and traditional Jain food like a treat and going home with happy faces. After all, kids are always our first priority. As we are growing some, we have around 200 members in every Pathshala Sunday. This year we need to work more together for make this seva more successful and powerful. Here are some key points for easy to understand some responsibilities. Like what we accept from you and how you can help us. About RSVP, volunteering guidelines for safety guidelines and your support. And at last, without your support, we can't have a meeting. So many thank you, all of you. Thank you, Jai Jai.
Thank you, Food Committee. Yes, you guys made very important points, and the success of this team strongly relies on the understanding of our son. So please work with this team and with our other teams so that they have all the information they need so they can help you and your children well. Our next function is one of our most fun function, fun team, which basically handles the events and activities here at Pathshala. Now, I know many of our students and our parents look forward to these events because we do competitions and great things, which now this team is going to talk more about. Coming up on stage is our Pathshala activity team and the members of the team. Deepika Mehta, Dhwani Gura, Megha Baghai, and we are missing Sheetal Kochur today.
Hi everyone, Jai Jinendra. Welcome to the new year, and my name is Dhwani. Probably most of you know me and I know most of you here, so happy to see the old faces and some new ones. So yeah, we are the activity team. I guess you can call us the fun team. You do a lot of hard work by studying all day, and we like to have, we like to see how you all can enjoy here as well. So as a part of activity team, what we try to focus is we want every kid to even enjoy the Pathshala, but we want to make it a little bit of fun and kind of more creative for them. So we come up with different events throughout the year, which is more towards creativity. We'll share each of the events that we have throughout the year as we go. And we'll be here to answer any questions. And last but not the least, we love to have all the parents volunteer whenever we have this activity. Also, I'm most welcome to share any ideas, any suggestions, anything that you might think that we can add, we can do it better. We would love to hear from all of you. I'll have Deepika go over the first activity.
Jai Jinendra everyone. So I'm going to talk about one of my favorite events, that is Diwali and Gyan Pancham. For Diwali, we do a lot of fun activities with kids, and it's more about like getting all the culture together, having good food, dress up traditionally, and lot more. We even do some art activities like Rangoli competition, Diya and Thali decoration, and lot more for Diwali. With Diwali, we do Gyan Pancham Puja, in which we have kids do the Gyan Puja. We tell them about all 5 Gyans, and we showcased all 5 Gyans in our auditorium every year, and they come do puja and we teach them a lot about all these things. So, and now I will have Megha talk about the next event.
Thank you so much, Deepika. Jai Jinendra everyone. I am Megha, and I will talk about the next event, that is the winter workshop. The workshop itself means it's like a hands-on experience for the kids to work on our Jain values. Whatever the teachers they are teaching about teaching in the Pathshala, the same thing we are trying to put that they are having the experience, like just like we are having the school having the STEM classes like that. They are experimenting the same Jain values that they are learning in the classes. In the past couple of years, we had the events like they are making the gauli, how to make the gauli. Then we also had what are the Jain symbols, what are the importance of the colors and everything. We also teach them about how to make the naukarwalis, and the kids are really having so much enthusiasm that they are not just learning, but they are also following the same thing at the home. They are doing every day at the home. They are telling their teachers that we did it like that. So it's really fun working with the kids. And this year also, I'm looking forward to bring up with some lot of new ideas. We all look forward to have some unique ideas and looking for the new year. So thank you so much. And the rest of the events will be taken care by
the So yeah, the last and not the least is the most exciting event that we all wait for is going to be the annual day event. I have kids, I have small kids who come to me and say, oh, which theme is going to be for this year. So that's the most exciting part throughout the year, where we come up with different type of themes and we
we try to decorate the auditorium, the Pathshalas and different classes based on that theme. And we have fancy dress competitions, we have different type of activity during annual day. And of course you get felicitated for your hard work that you have done throughout the year, and we try to give certificates and some gifts that kids usually love a lot and remember us that we got this from Pathshala whenever we see them, using them. So I think pretty much it sums up annual day is just like any other event. And last but not the least, I think I would request it, we have a fun team to work with, and there's a lot of learning as a team when we work together here in Pathshala. I have been with Pathshala for past, I think 10, 11 years. I was 2 years when I was in Arizona. I was still, Auntie gave me the opportunity to still be a part of Pathshala, and it is one of the most, I would like to say, I have learned a lot as a person in this Pathshala, where you build connection with small kids, where you kind of try to learn, we try to respect each other's opinion, try to, understand each other. And I actually learned Jainism in a lot of way when I give seva to Pathshala. So, I mean, it's, I think we can have more people join the team and have more hands, because the Sangh is growing. So, any one of you would love to have you in our team. And last but not the least, I think the ex-Pathshala coordinators, heartfelt thanks to Vinita and Shweta Jain and Vinita Chaudhary for being an amazing team member. They have, their kids are growing, so they kind of need to focus on them. That's why they are departing this year from us. But yeah, so we have the spots open and would love to have you all in the team. If you have any questions, we are going to be here, and feel free to go to the breakout sessions, and we'll entertain the kids here while you all go in the breakout sessions. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Pat. Up next, can I please have Parvati on stage? As lead coordinators, we'd like to shed some light on what is it that we do here at Pathshala. So just like as every team needs a guide and a shoulder to lean on, we at Pathshala Leads extend our support to all the functions of Pathshala, which are basically the PAT, the FC, the teachers, and even outside of Pathshala, the EC, the TC. Think of us as the friend that answers your call late at night, or someone to lean on. As leads, we represent Pathshala at JSSD and outside, and we ensure that all of our Sangh parents, as well as their kids' needs, are met. I personally have developed more gratitude for all the people who have been lead coordinators in the past, who have worked tirelessly in, to build a foundation, which now our new generation can benefit from. So I would let Auntie take the lead today to share more about what she's been doing for a long time, which I have just learned recently.
Thank you, Tejal. It's amazing, as you guys are saying, that we have a great team of such young, energized volunteers, from teachers to board coordinator to activity, and Tejal has been amazing. In past, we had Sagar all the time. So thank you for that. I just wanted to say, as even a Pathshala role as a coordinator, as a lead coordinator, is also to see, not just to see overall or overview all the activities, but also be part of creating the curriculum. And this Pathshala teaches under the banner of Jaina. Jaina is a guideline, but then we do give an opportunity for all the teachers to excel with their own skill and talent. So here, those are the things as a coordinator that we want to overview our curriculum. What can we teach? What are the things, what are do's and what are don'ts? Also, we try to have, I have a seminar for our Pathshala teachers here every 2 years or something. So we go over their ideas, our ideas, and how to work it out. As a Pathshala coordinator, we look at the administration. We also work with creating new ideas so that it can influence our kids' life in day-to-day life, and how it helps them to grow forward by doing different kind of activities as the activity team explained here. We motivate them and the parents to be actively involved, and we provide food that is edible, and considering even veganism and promoting that. So many things. We are trying to save water here by, the way we wash our dishes. We are not using paper plates, and that way, we are like proud to say that we are in coherence with our environment. And there are very few Pathshala throughout United States that are not using paper plates. So kudos to you parents. Thank you so much for helping us and supporting. Without the support of the parents, we are nothing here. And I just wanted to just go you guys with one idea here, that Jainism is a religion of awareness, Jagruti. Here, how do we practice? Let's say, you guys came to Pathshala. Here we learn how to act, how to respect, how to treat one another. And how do we do that? Are we doing it with, let's say we are all banyas here, it's like, how are we promoting? What, when we leave Pathshala, how did I trade my day to day? How did I trade my day to day? What did I gain? What did I lose? When I left, did I buy the commodities of happiness or sadness or upset or love or peace? At the end of the Pathshala day, did I create commotion or did I speak kind words? Did I help with anything or anyone? When I go to sleep, I want to think. And this is what I'm saying this because somebody had told me this many, many years ago. And that had resonated me. This lines what I already spoke. And I'm still continuing with it, that did I sleep earning for tomorrow by the work that I did today? Did I earn anything? Did I gain anything? Did I gain happiness, peace, satisfaction? Did I even minutely just being aware and help out? Like for example, even just holding one dish, one chair at lunchtime. Or did I think in my mind, oh, when my turn comes, I have to do anyway, so let them do what they're doing right now. So these are simple things that we need to motivate ourselves. And these are the things we try to embed as coordinators also and talk to people. In our assembly, it's a rule that everybody has to smile. We talk about it every time. Smile throughout Pathshala day, under every circumstances. Today, we are living with another, this year's logo. This year's, our logo, that what are we going to do, which was, do you remember? That was the end line I had told when we dispersed last year in annual day. Does anyone remember? That I said, do this during this summer. Anyone? I'll repeat again, and let's try to follow it this year. Be kind before being right. Be kind before being right. So I thank you all. A big thank you to parents and our teachers, and we welcome you to this year's Pathshala. Thank you.
Thank you everybody for giving us this opportunity to serve you as the lead coordinators. Alright, so I'm quickly going to share a little bit about registration. Registration and treasury is handled by our executive committee at JSSD. Treasury is managed by Sandeep Singhai, and he has a message for all our teams that reimbursements needs to be made within a month's time from the date of expense. From Jatin, we have a message about registration. Registration is in the pipeline. He is working on the latest registration form, which will incorporate the JSSD member IDs and some other features to make our life a little bit more easy. So he is going to send out the registration very soon, and the dates will be shared on the JSSD portal as well as the Pathshala portal as soon as they are ready. So thank you for your patience. Can we please have the next slide? We wanted to again express our gratitude for the new volunteers who have joined this year. Amisha and Reena Shah both joined us as Gujarati language teachers. If you think you would like to join our year-long volunteering service, please do feel free to reach out to us and let us know. I think it's a great opportunity to make friends and then learn from each other. And Seva in itself is always giving, you know, so giving good experiences. So let us know. All right, we also wanted to share our Pathshala liaison for past alumni, Sangeeta Ben. She's not here with us today, but if you have students who have left for college or who were part of Pathshala previously and would like to stay connected, please reach out to her and we will share her email address along with this PowerPoint to the entire sum on our groups. So you will have that. With this slide, we want to let you know where our parent-teacher breakout sessions will be happening. At this moment, I ask all the level 1 to 4 teachers to please go into these classrooms and stand in front. So, because I think most parents have already seen the class teachers, they would know where to find you. So level 1 and 2 are in the south room. Dining hall is where we have our level 4 class. And then level 3 will be in the changing room between the temples. So not now, but maybe in a few moments. We just have one more slide to go. Sorry, you were like, you guys are so awesome. I wish my children were like you. Before we get to that, yes. Just one. With that, before we head to the Q&A, we also want to thank all the volunteers who helped us last year. Thank you, Bhumi, for helping us with our Gujarati language classes, and thank you, Shilpi, for helping us, and Dipti for helping us with our Hindi language classes. And with that, any questions? Feel free to raise your hands, and if you don't have a question right now, you can always email us, message us on WhatsApp. And Shweta Doshi, thank you for your service last year too as a Gujarati teacher. All right, can we please head to the next slide? With that, we just want to thank all the parents here who made this decision to bring their children and even themselves to our Pathshala, offering. We hope that this coming year is full of Jain enrichment for you and your family. And if there are absolutely any questions, we are here to answer them. Please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help. Please note that we do not have any volunteers today helping us with our lunch. So our meager 3-person food committee is managing most of the work outside. So if you're available to lend a hand, please go and reach out to them. Parents, you can leave your children now here in the auditorium and head to the breakout sessions. If you're leaving your children, our activity team are right here on standby to help them pass the time. We'll be playing movies or having some fun games. So this is the time when the teachers and parents can start heading out to their classes. Thank you everyone, and Jai Jai.